Chapter 27 of sdm4 concerns itself with multi-factor analysis of variance. This is really the methods from Chapter 26 applied to where we have two predictors and potentially an interaction between them. And so we can be thinking about looking at now three variables at a time. This is generally beyond the scope of our course, but it's nice, and some of you may have projects where you use this kind of ANOVA model, where you kind of bring things in. We have a slightly more complicated ANOVA table in this situation, slightly different assumptions. When in doubt, always plot your data. And so here we have kind of a 2 by 2 comparison that we can think of, or in this case, a 2 by 3 comparison. We want to think about ideas of additivity versus interactions, different differences that we'll be hearing about as well in multiple regression in chapters 28 and 29. So we have some more examples here. Again, we're making the equal variance assumption. Normal errors are important. Very good, useful examples here. We can be thinking about some ways that things work, but I think what's really the most useful part is section 3, 27.3, looking at these interactions. And here is how we might visualize an interaction in this type of problem. So we can start thinking about how different models can be put together. It's a little bit beyond the scope of this course, something more in second course in statistics, but it does kind of helpful, and particularly when you have all categorical predictors, this is going to be the right kind of approach. Again, very straightforward to do this in R. We start with the BW plots that we've been seeing earlier. We can go ahead and use the AOV function to fit an analysis of variance model. We can actually reproduce those values. We can look at some of these different residuals as a function of those values, and then the same way interaction plots as a way of visualizing those.